Alright you guys, I'm going to show you today how to fix a garage door. It's usually the carriage what's the problem, at least with mine anyway. It's the second time I've changed this one out, so I'm going to show it this time how to do it. First I just want to show you a few points on this thing though. Okay, that's the carriage right there, this black part right here. This is the black carriage. Alright, that's what's going to carry, that's what opens the garage door. Okay, so that does all the work. That opens and closes it. Shut and close, up and down, okay? So I just want to show you a few things on here. Right here, there's a sensor right here. Okay, what's inside there? It's actually a magnet. Here's the actual sensor. You need to make sure that, look at your garage door first. Usually, on my one before this carriage had two sensors. So there was a, not sensors, but a magnet on this side and this side to show, to tell the garage door when to stop closing, when it's all the way down, and then when to stop when it's opening all the way up, okay? So these are just the sensors for it. But on this black carriage, the old one had it on each side. So on this sensor is the one for when it is all the way down. On the other sensor, what's down here on the other end for when it's all the way open. Let me show you real quick. That one right there, that's when it's all the way open. You need to make sure that the sensor is on each side. See how it's on both sides? On the old one, there was on both. It was on the carriage. There was a magnet on each side. So that white one used to be on the other side. Okay. So just make sure you can ask when you look down on your garage door and see if they're on both sides, or on if the sensor on the same side, or if there's one on each other side. So I think you can get those carriages specific to right or left, or if not, if you just get one, just change the sensor over like I did before, okay? So I don't know if they're just making them with just one magnet in it now or two. All you got to do is just Google your local garage door company, and they'll be able to tell you, all right? So just remember that point though, okay? Because that took me, the first time it took me a minute to figure out what was going on with that, okay? So just remember that it has magnets in the carriage, and there are sensors, and you just got to make sure that the magnet is on the side, or the side, whatever side, if there's two magnets on the, that you put it accordingly, okay? And I know most of you guys understand what I'm saying, so, and it's not that hard. All right, so let's see what else did I want to show you. Oh yeah, let me show you this also here. So this piece right here, there's three other pieces on the, there's three other screws on the other side. The only one we need to do is deal with this one right here. But you want to make sure these ones are okay on this side though. If not, just make sure that it's flush. This needs to be flush and it's not bent up or anything like that. On the other side, you can adjust it. Well, actually, there's two screws. There's one here, then there's one right next to the sensor. Okay, you can't see it, but this one, and then there's one right here. But the only one we're going to deal with is this one right here, okay? We're just going to deal with this one right here for now, okay? And then there, like I said, there's, this one and the other side. And this is just this whole piece right here is just a piece what can come out. Just make sure it stays flush, okay? Because this is a separate part. Don't worry about this part here, okay? We're just taking out this screw. So let's go ahead and do it. And let me show you guys first. Let this go. So your garage door is free. All right, it's free. Oh, all you need is a ratchet set. Just had your Craftsman ratchet set. And let's see, and I got my needle noses, Craftsman needle noses. Let's just go ahead and pull this cotter pin out real quick. Okay, so we got the cotter pin out, all right. And let's make sure that you guys are seeing this. All right, got the cotter pin out. Now we're gonna detach the one nut that we got to get out here. Free it up. Loosen that. Okay, we we got that unloosened now. So let's go ahead and finish with the cotter pin part here. Let's take this part out here. And that will drop. I'm looking at the screen. I should be watching the screen. Okay, so then we're going to have this part out, okay? That went into here. Cotter pin and that part go together. This arm drops down, all right? So now this is free to go back and forth. Now it's finished taking this screw out, which I probably didn't get. Anyway, it's this screw here, what we unscrewed, all right? So I just pretty much unscrewed it. Just finished unscrewing it, unloosening it, all right? It's unloosened now. Let's take it off, all the way off. Okay, so now that's off. Now this is going to detach like so. All right, so now it's free, see? So now let's just take this out. It just slides off. It just slides off. Bend this over slightly a little, slides off, and there it is. Now let me show you this part right here. Inside of here, if you can see now this is a screw-driven Genie, all right? This is a screw-driven Genie. It's screw-driven, so inside here, if you can see, it's the part. That part, this, I don't know what this is. It's like a type of metal or a type of plastic, but that part in here, right here, you see them? Those grooves, it wears out quick. Okay, well, not quick, like like about 8 years. 8 years or something like that, I think they say the life expectancy is. Okay, but we open ours up and down a lot, so our spring is broken. This has gone down before too, so. All right, so it just slides back on. Make sure you put your magnet, which is right here, on the right side, you know, where your sensors are. So I'm gonna hook mine back up like so. So the magnet is back this way, okay? So let's go ahead and hook it back up. We're just gonna slide it back in, just like so. Okay, just slides back in like that, and then we're gonna hook it back into here where the screw goes. Slide it back on there and just do the opposite, all right? So remember, make sure that this stays flush, and this is the part I was talking about where you can take this little bar can come off too, but you want to make sure that it's nice and tight on the other side with the other two screws, and it stays flush, all right? So it doesn't bend up your, doesn't bend, okay? All right, so that's nice and flush. It looks like it's gonna lay flush again, all right? And then let's just go ahead and tighten it back up real quick. Try to make this a short video, try to get everything into it for you guys so you know. All right, just make sure that's good and snug and tight. You don't have to go ridiculously crazy. That's good. Make sure it's tight, because that's good. This thing does all the work. This pulls it up and down. Actually, that might be a little too tight. You don't have to go crazy, like I said. You don't want it to sit there and give it a little play, you know. That looks like that's good. It's going to slide back and forth for us fine. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take the cotter pin in this part. I'm going to hook this back up also. So we're going to hook this back up. Put it back through. It's lined up. Line it all up again. There we go. Put the cotter pin. Alright, make sure that your garage is unplugged. Your garage power is unplugged, okay? So now we need to lock this back in so that the garage will go up and down. Okay, lock it back in. That releases it. Of course, you probably already know. And then that locks it back in. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to open and close it real quick. See how it does. Alright, so let's take a test. Where's my keys at? back out of this a little bit. And let's see. Hands are a little greasy. So we're going up. So you want it to be unplugged so you don't want it going full blast across. And we got stoppage. Okay. Let's go ahead and we can actually close it back down. So let's take a test closing it back down. Grab this out of the way. Grab my glasses because it's burning hot here in Arizona. Okay. So until next time, just go ahead and get a hold of someone. You can just Google one of your garage companies, one of your local garage companies, and just let them know that the trolley is probably wore out, and they'll just give you a price on it. I think it was like $50 for that. But until next time, you guys, appreciate it. Thanks for watching the video, and it's easy as that. You have a great day. Thank you.